Alright, at number 4 on my fancy playlist, one of the best damn rock and roll songs that ever came out, Enter Sandman by Metallica. Fancy playlist of October 12, 1991. I remember watching them performing it. I believe it was the MTV Music Awards in late 91, early 92. They were throwing down. It sounded just like the record when they were playing live on that show. Metallica's Enter Sandman is from their fifth album called Metallica, produced by Bob Rock. James Hetfield, Hetfield. I can't pronounce his first last name correctly, but I'll do my best with it. He wrote the lyrics to this song. It sold about 30 million copies. It's probably a lot more than that. This was a song that broke them into the big time. Metallica had a loyal fan base. The metalheads were into Metallica. Metallica could do no wrong. But Enter Sandman brought them to a wider audience with a song that had their signature hard rock sound that would satisfy their fans, but also commercial enough to appeal to other people who were normally not really into it, if you know what I mean. The song, one of the most played songs by Metallica, everybody knows that, but I don't know how these statistics came up. Performed by the band 1,133 times. That's a lot. But there are 4 songs Metallica did before Enter Sandman that got even more played. And Master of Puppets, most played song by Metallica live at 1,439. I have no idea how they came up with that number. Whoever counted all the times that they played a certain record must have been a very busy, a very dedicated, and perhaps a well-paid person. Now going into the technical aspects of this record, Mr. Sandman by Metallica. I'll get into it briefly. The instrumental demo to this song was recorded in the summer of 1990. Most of this record was recorded in Los Angeles at a place called One on One Studio. Although Lars, Bob Rock, and James Hetfield did do a little recording at Vancouver, Canada. The Wall of Sound, the riff, created by James Hetfield. He laid down 3 rhythm guitar tracks to make it sound like a wall of sound. But it was just one person who laid down 3 separate tracks of that guitar riff. Quite brilliant, huh? The drummer Lars, 50 takes of the drum. And that's because Lars did not record the song in its entirety. The song was recorded separately over a period of time. It was meticulously done. Mic'd like you wouldn't believe. The drums, the guitars were mic'd. Big time. 40, 50 mics and various combinations put up against the guitars, against the drums to make it have a live sound. The overwhelming sound that it had. Bob Rock and the engineer, I can't remember the engineer's name, but boy, they sure knew what the hell they were doing. And that's all I got to say about this record. That's it. The only other thing is that it's hard to record an entire song sometimes in its entirety, particularly when you're doing it in separate takes. So what they did, they took the best takes, the most intense takes, and they just grafted it all together into one hit record. Metallica, Enter Sandman at number 4.